And I go live from my personal channel because my friends don't watch this. Then I upload it to my daughter's channel so my 1.7 thousand supporters can watch it. Yeah. But anyway, I have some breaking news about Miss Qudajah Johnson. You know, they've been calling people poor, going through people's home addresses, all of this stuff. I remember looking at a video that Qudajah Johnson made about Romika, saying she'll never have a car on the side of the road and can't get to a party. Let's talk about what's really going on. And as usual, I drop these receipts. So when we see all these people out here, stunting and fronting, baby, they real fugazi. And as it turns out, Qudajah Johnson cannot spell, just a lawyer child. Yes, the girl cannot spell. She is poorly educated, as we will see. And so you mean to tell me, okay, that she ain't got no job and ain't had no job, and claim she ain't got no income and been on SNAP, but she's so rich? Wait till we get to these court documents. It looked like she was being pimped out here. I say it looks like it's been some pimperism on that tenderism. You know what I'm saying? Like some pimpism and the tenderism. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Because, see, y'all like that salacious shit, don't you? Y'all love that salacious shit. So let me give you a little bit. Let me give you a little pre-court taste. A pre-court taste. Receipts. Roll them. Okay, so we see the case here. You see this right here? (11/21/2025) 100% waiver. We're going to get to that. Okay. Granted and allowed. 100%. Okay. This was a consumer fraud complaint mentioned in one of the filings, because we see here that it was stricken from the cop. Remember I did that video that her case was dropped, had them all in a ruffle buffle. I'm going to have to call Mr. Raphael. See if he want to have a little chitty chat. Okay, now that I got his information. Okay. Now, un momento, por favor. Let me make this a little bit. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, here's the plus sign. Hold on, y'all. Oh. Booyah. Look a here. County of Cook, Qudajah Johnson defended Raphael Taylor. This a P.O. box, so I don't want to hear no drama. What is it right here? Public benefits. SNAP. Now, Carlos got all that money good. And your family, you say you got all that money good. You ain't even got no address good. You working on a P.O. box good. Is the apartment Section 8 good? Because somebody told me that the apartment was Section 8 good, but I ain't verified it good. But that's what the word on the street is. But it's unverified. But right here, you know, because Qudajah, you support one child. Seem like the state support your child. But you ain't got no problem with killing somebody. And bitch, you getting SNAP benefits, so you decide you gonna snap. You having a bad fucking day. Right? So you can afford to kill somebody? How do you sue someone in a wrongful death lawsuit that gets SNAP benefits? Right? That ain't all. Look at this. I thought you owned a business. Don't tell me you're lying to the courts again. Lying to the courts again, right? I checked one of the public benefit boxes in Section 3, right? Monthly income, no income. My employment, no child support, none of that, right? That's your monthly income. Yearly income, nothing is here. No income. Bitch, you ain't worked in 12 months. You only pregnant for 9. I thought you were a business owner, right? Let's see her case information. Now, y'all, look at this. She don't have nothing in the rent box, but we seen a P.O. box address, but we know she was arrested in displays from an apartment building. So, November 24th, 2025, she didn't have nowhere to live? Or did November 24th, 2025, she decide that she going to make up a whole lie and not disclose proper information to the courts? Or is this the truth? Because she says she paid $250 a month in utilities and $700 a month for a vehicle. For that piece of shit that she was driving, she paid $700 a month for expenses to $950 a month. But she did a never ever video on Romika, bitch. Did you go get a new car? Because it say your vehicle worth $30,000. No, bitch, if you ain't went and got a new fucking car, then how in the fuck is that piece of shit worth $30K? And if you did get a new car, how did you show income to pay a $700 a month car loan? Hardship information. Spoiler alert. I already told y'all the bitch can't spell. You already know a lawyer can't either. Now let's. I loan Raphael Taylor my saving. I think it should say I loaned, LOANED, Raphael Taylor my savings with an S, but whatever. I had saved up for me and my son. Okay, I loaned Raphael Taylor my savings. I had saved up for me and my son. Carlos, this bitch is loaning motherfucking niggas money that she saved up for you guys' son. Why is she loaning Raphael Taylor money that she saved up for Carson? I would never loan a nigga money that I saved up for my children, especially when it ain't their dad. She goes on to say, I have zero income, $0 to pay fees. Because you done gave some asshole all of your savings, $700 a month for a car. I just had a baby, didn't work my pregnancy. Again, a pregnancy is 9 months, not 12 months where you checked you didn't have income. And not work because now I have a newborn. Okay. Your baby was born in February of 2025, right? So how, because he just celebrated his first birthday. Yeah. He just celebrated his first birthday. I got the fucking aged photograph of when you get the fuck out. So yeah, your baby was born in February of 2025. November 2025, bitch, you still don't got a job. July, you ain't have a job. August, you ain't have a job. September, when you killed Romika, your bum ass ain't have a job. That's why you was out there in the same outfit for 3 motherfucking days, because you don't have a job, yet you paying $700 for a car note. And you put that shit on paper. To what, make it look good? Because either you got a new car or bitch, you are really fucking slow or your credit's really, really fucked up. And Nina Johnson need to enhance your credit like she did the motherfucking pictures in that video. With the blood on it and the lumps on your head. Okay? She was granted the full waiver, you guys. November 24th, 2025. 21st. I'm sorry. November 21st, 2025. Okay. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Bitch, you getting SNAP benefits and you killing somebody. Stop the cap. Right? It says, I do not have text messages. Right? Defendant owes me $7,050. Okay? I have no written agreement with the defendant. I do not have text messages. I do have text messages saying he will pay me back. Then stop answering the phone. Just get him. Defendants owe me this amount of money because I loaned Raphael $150 because he said his bank account froze. So this nigga call you, tell you his bank account is froze. So you loan him $4,550. Pimpin' tenderism. He texted me and said he would pay me back on the first. You can see this motherfucker don't even know how to spell first. The first number, it is F-I-R-S-T. What's the first? That's why he ain't pay you back. He said he'll pay me back in the first 10 days of September. That month in September, I can't remember. That's when the shit hit the fan. So, bitch, you was already pressed. Bitch, you was already mad. Bitch, you already was in a bind. Bitch, you was already on the outs with Carlos. Because did he know that you loaned this nigga $4,550 and then the nigga ain't pay you back? Wow. He said he'll pay you back the first 10 days of September. And so September 8th, that's 2 days before the 10th day. And you was pressed, wasn't you? You was broke, huh? All your money was gone. You gave this nigga all your savings because he said his bank account. Girl, you lie a lot. I don't know. You lie a lot. Right? Then it say, I've been calling and texting him for my money since September 18th, 2025. No answer. Bitch, he ain't for the bitch. He done seen you murder somebody. So at that point, what the fuck do you want? It's shit. He like shit. What the fuck? This motherfucker shit. What? I don't got shit to talk about. He seeing you and your man on these streets and Romika Blackman unalived, who's also his baby mama. You think I don't think I would want to talk to your ass either. Okay? I've been calling and texting him for my money since September 18th, 2025. So 10 days after she killed Romika, guys, she started texting this man for her money. Why ain't you text them on the first? Oh, you been on the news for killing somebody September 8th. You calling that nigga 10 days later like, bitch, I'ma need my motherfucking money. Wow. Crazy work. Shit. Damn. Let me start from the top, y'all. I loaned Raphael $4,550 because he said his bank account was froze. He texted me, said he would pay me back the first 10 days of September. I've been calling and texting him for my money since September 18th, 2025. No answer. So now I'm taking it into legal hands. I also was working for Raphael and never got paid. Didn't this bitch sign an affidavit saying that she ain't had no income because she don't got no job? So how the fuck was you working for Raphael when you wasn't working? Rewind this video. Because I showed the paper where she claimed she didn't have income for a month, and then she claimed for the whole 12 months, the year, that she had no income. So how are you suing this man for income? And how was you working for somebody and you ain't got no job? You was working for what? For free? You was working how? Where? That shit sound like pimping tenderism. I loaned Raphael $4,550. I ain't never had to loan my boss no money. Why was your boss bank account froze? What do your boss do, bitch? You say you work for him, huh? Girl, bye. Sound like bullshit to me. I loaned Raphael $4,550 and he got good blick. No, it said because his bank account was froze. Okay. He texts me and say he will pay me back in the first 10 days of September. I've been calling and texting him for my money since September 18th. No answer. So now I'm taking it into legal hands. Bitch, you killed Romika 10 days prior without even calling the police. Bitch, you now you want to take, bitch, now you legal ego hoe? So November 21st, 2 months later, you down at the courthouse with the unmitigated gall to file a lawsuit on somebody for fraud, bitch. And your whole affidavit full of fraud. Full of fraud. Right? You were granted a full waiver by the court. No income. Monthly income. I received the following income the past month. Nothing. I received the following income the past 12 months. Nothing. Bitch, who are you playing with? Yourself? You really think you the fuck smart? I promise you, I just got this shit and I ain't read it long. I loaned Raphael $4,550 because he said his bank account was froze. He texted me and said he would pay me back first 10 days of September. I've been calling and texting him for my money since September the 18th, 2025. No answer. So now I'm taking it into legal hands. I also was working for Raphael and never got paid. So that's where the $2,500 comes from. That ends up to $7,050. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all remember I covered the case. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. Motherfuckers talking about how poor I am. I ain't gonna hold you. We got the snapped killer in the cell. Ain't finna get out. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You done snapped, shawty. Yes, you did. So now what we talking about? Now what we talking about? That sound like pimping tenderism to me. Pimping tenderism to me. These are court documents, public information. Public information. Public court documents. Damn. So, Carlos, you had to know she was loaning this nigga money. He her boss. That's what she said. She was working for him. That don't even sound right. You loaning your boss money? Are you slow? At the moment my boss calls and says, yeah, can you loan me some money? Yeah, I need $4,550 because my bank account froze. And you can't pay me. You owe me $2,500. Like, come on. Pimping tenderism. Is this her OnlyFans boss? Do you have bosses on OnlyFans? How does that go? Sounds really McNuttish. Yeah, to say the least. The very least. So, yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. lying to the courts as usual, manipulating the courts. 2 months after you committed murder, and just less than a week before they arrested your ass, you had the unmitigated gall to walk in the courtroom? That's ridiculous. And file a lawsuit on somebody? They should have arrested your ass when you showed up for court. But you were arrested on your anniversary. You know your anniversary. December 4th, 2024, when you walked your dumb ass in there to get an order of protection on Romika and then later killed her and found your silly ass standing in front of the judge December 4th, 2025 with 6 charges. First-degree murder, like 6 charges or some shit. I know your ass is charged. Motherfucker saying you've been overcharged. Like, I don't really understand how that works outside of a store purchase, being overcharged. But nevertheless, I gotta go. Like, I refuse to spend so much time on people who are poor, poor,